All right, a round of applause to all my students who has made it to this class. This is week 3, lecture 5. Kudos to all of you. And in today's class, we're gonna be talking about very important and interesting topic, the goals of criminology. What is goal in the first place? Goal also means the aim, objective, purpose, or dream. Better still, you can say the purpose of criminology, the objectives of criminology, the aims of criminology, and maybe possibly you could even say the dreams of criminology. Criminology has 3 major goals, and which I'm going to mention quickly. One is crime measurements. 2, understanding crime. 3, controlling crime. In this particular class, I'm going to be talking about crime measurement. Then subsequently, we'll talk about the understanding crime and, controlling of crime. As a criminologist, your job is to measure crime. Your job, or as a student of criminology, your job is to understand crime, and we understand crime with the help or with the explanation of theorists. And also, your goal as a criminology is also to profile, possible, control mechanisms, how to, control crime. Like I said, our objective for this class is, at the end of this class, my students should be able to, state the main goal of criminology and our lesson point. Let's consider, measurement of crime as one of the major goals of criminology. What is crime measurement? Crime measurement, involves knowing, crime, and knowing how much crime actually exists. The crime measurement is knowing how much crime actually exists, and, effective steps that can be taken to control it. And another thing I want you to know about crime, measuring crime is one of the goals of criminology, like I said, which seeks to measure the rate and the patterns of crime. There are 3 variables in under the measurement of crime or crime measurement. One is, crime statistics. 2, crime rate. 3, patterns of crime. I'm going to talk about crime statistics. Crime statistic is an official, crime record, or an official, crime or cases that has been reported to law enforcement agency. Like in the case of Nigeria, there's what we call Nigerian police abstracts, statistics. This is where, we have the official report of the crime, incidences or crime cases. And, crime statistics can be, represented in a tabular form or in a chart. And also let's talk about crime rate. What is crime rate? Crime rate, can be calculated by the number of offenses over the number of population, then multiply by, multiply by 100,000. That is the formula. I take that again. The number of offenses over the population multiplied by 100,000. That will give you the crime rate. For instance, kidnapping is, the offenses, or the offenses of kidnapping is 1,500 cases reported over the population of a particular place. For instance, 3 million population, multiply by 100,000. That will give you the percentage or the crime rate. Now let's talk about the crime pattern. Pattern is usually the trends of crime at a time. In the past, we used to have the incidences of highway robbery, and all of a sudden the highway robbery in Nigeria reduced drastically. What happened? Is it that all the criminals in Nigeria has repented, or the robbers in Nigeria has repented? No, certainly not. What happened is, with the advent of technology and cashless economy, that frustrate that particular line of crime business. So they have to change the pattern, to kidnapping. So this is exactly what we mean by crime, patterns of crime. At the time, ritual killing was on the high side, but recently we have another trend of crime, particularly cyber crime. This is exactly what we mean by crime, pattern, or pattern of crime. Okay, and that will be the end. I want you to pause and think about this for 5 minutes. What does crime measurement means to you? All right, and see you in our next class. Thank you. Omota FM Richard is my name. Hope you do enjoying this class.